Thank you all for being here today. Always good to see you. What we've got going on today, I think will hopefully work out really well for you. Here's what I want you to do. Go to Canvas and go to that quiz that you submitted either yesterday or the day before, quiz 2.3A. It's linked right to today's announcement too, so if you need to get to it that way. But actually go and look at your quiz that you uploaded, like however you uploaded it, whether it was a PDF or photos of your work. Because what you'll see, I actually just did it, is I went through everybody that submitted their work, and I put a comment on there to let you know which questions you would need to fix something, or anything that I noticed that went wrong along the way. If I didn't mention a question, it's because you got it right. It looks good. But if I said, hey, like fix this for number 4, fix this for number 6, what about this for number 7? Whatever it is, trying to kind of give you some feedback that doesn't actually take off points yet, because remember, this quiz 2.3A was just for correctness, not for, just for completion and effort, not for correctness. So that today and tomorrow, when you actually do quiz 2.3B, which is for correctness, you've got something to look back at. You know what you did well on and what you didn't. You know what you need to fix, so you're not making the same mistakes that you made over the last couple of days, okay? In general, things looked really good though. You guys have a really good understanding of how to factor, which is awesome. Just sometimes we put a negative in a wrong spot, or we forget to divide by A, or we don't simplify the fractions, or whatever it is, right? A couple little things basically for everybody that they can fix. Because what I've got for you, it's on today's announcement, it's listed there as an assignment. You've got quiz 2.3B that is due before midnight tomorrow, right? So you got today, you got tomorrow to work on it. I want to give you some time, some freedom to kind of work on that whenever it works for you. I'm flexible. So what you got to do is you have to take a look at what I said on 2.3A first. Go to that quiz, take a look at my comments, and see if it makes sense, okay? If what I wrote to you, you're like, oh yeah, duh, I got it, I'm good, I know what to do from here, then great, okay? But if what I said just doesn't really make a whole lot of sense, then I want to make sure that I have that conversation with you, so that you can get better, right? Because this one was out of 24. If you got it in on time, 24 out of 24, right? You did all the problems. Everybody did everything I asked you to. Even if you got some things wrong, I don't know if you saw, but a 24 out of 24 just went into your test average, which was the first one that we had. So you are starting off with a 100 test average, which is awesome. If you haven't done it yet, though, you got to do that part first. You got to actually do it, because then it gives me something to go off. So you got to start there. If you got it done, then beautiful. Take a look, see what I said, see if it makes sense. If it did, great. If it doesn't, let's talk about it. But if you haven't done it yet, you got to do that part first, okay? So that's what I want you to do right now, okay? If you haven't done quiz 2.3A, that is your job right now. You got to sit down, you got to knock that out. Because either way, quiz 2.3B is still due tomorrow. And if you want me to give you some feedback on work you haven't done yet to help you do better on the one that actually counts for a lot more, you're going to be out of luck if you don't get it done like ASAP, okay? Like by tonight. Like I'm going to jump on at 8 o'clock tonight and start looking at people that have submitted some late stuff, so I can give you some feedback on that, okay? But if you are good, right, you did well on it, or you made some mistakes, but you read my comment and you know what to do, you're like, oh, okay, I know how to fix that, I can get it right now, then good, okay? Just get that quiz 2.3B done for me before midnight tomorrow, okay? And you don't have to stick around to do that. If you read my comment and it all makes sense and you're good to go, you got it 24 out of 24, my comment makes sense, you know how to fix it, and you're like, I got this, Rosie, I'll see you next week, awesome, perfect. You still have to jump on and just fill out the attendance form for me tomorrow. I'll put that on there. You got to get that done by 3 o'clock so I can take attendance. But otherwise, you're good. You don't have to stick around, okay? The people that I want to have actually stick around is anybody that still has questions, that looks at the comment and you don't really know what I'm talking about. Or you haven't finished quiz 2.3a because you're totally stuck and you don't know what to do. That's the group of people that I want to have stick around. But if you're not one of those two kinds of people and you are ready to just try this thing for correctness, of course, like use quiz A to help you, right? Use your notes. I just want to see the work. I got to see the work that went with it. So, make sure that you show me that as you go. Okay. So if that's you and you're good to go, then I will see you next week. I will kind of lay out a plan for us via Canvas on the announcement for tomorrow as to what I think this whole thing is going to look like next week. And I don't know what that is yet. Like, how am I going to have cohort A be here and cohort B stream in? Like, am I going to do that all the time? Is that only going to happen from time to time? Either way, you have to be live 4 days a week just to take attendance, but it doesn't mean you have to stay if I have things that you can do offline. So we're just gonna have to be kind of flexible as we work through this hybrid 2.0, they're calling it, right? It's a little bit different. So be flexible as we kind of figure out what works. Like I'm coming in tomorrow just to figure out how I want this classroom to look, because I still have to stream in the boards for everybody to see, and I have to have the desks on top to do that. Like, I don't know. We'll see. We'll figure it out. So I am very excited to have you guys come back, though. So, and of course, you have the choice, right? If you do not feel comfortable, if you want to stay home, just run that by the administration team so that they know to expect you to stay home. And so then they can let your teachers know as well. And of course, let me know. I've already gotten a couple of emails from people who are like, I know we're coming back, but I'm at high risk, or my family's at high risk, so I'm going to stay home just to be extra safe. I think that's great. Do what's best for you, right? This is just a nice option for everybody. You have some freedom here to choose what works for you. All right, so stick around if you have questions, if you need something from me. But if you are ready to just knock this quiz out today or tomorrow, go for it. I will see you next week. Don't forget to check Canvas tomorrow to just get your attendance taken. And have a good weekend. And I will see you guys later.
Thank you.
Bye, guys.
Take it easy, Mr. Rosie. I'm doing it right now.
You're the man, Liam. Later, buddy.
See you later.
See ya.
Rosie, I'm going to go take my test.
Atta girl. Let me know if you take it,
okay?
Okay.
All right. Bye, Rosie.
Bye, Kennedy. Who is that?
Hey, Mr. It's me, Noah.
What's up, Noah?
I was called out yesterday because I was sick.
Okay.
But I turned in my 2.3a today, like when we were talking about it.
Okay. So,
I would love to help. Let me see. So
I don't know if I did it right, because like I feel like I'm missing a step, but I tried.
let me check it out right now. I'm just gonna drop you and Kennedy into separate breakout rooms so that Noah, I can just talk to you real quick, and then Ken, I'll just jump back in with you in a second. All right.
Oh, I just thought I cut you off. I thought you were trying to say something.
Oh, you did, because somebody popped their head in, and I was just wondering who that was.
Oh, I'm sorry. That was Brianna.
Oh, hi, Bree.
Hi.
I saw you doing some hair. I was like, who is
Oh,
that?
yeah. All right. I'm good.
See you later.
Bye.
All right, Noah, let me take a look, buddy. Let's, because if you just submitted it, yeah, so I didn't get to it until now. All right, let's see.
Because like I feel like there's more than just the diamonds, because I was looking at my old work and I'm still missing something.
No, I mean, it actually looks really good. So the only thing, all right, so 1 looks good, 2 looks good, 3 looks good. And that's, honestly, it's all the work that I need when it's just x squared. Like if it's not
yeah,
squared,
that's why I felt like those ones I didn't need to do anything besides the diamonds.
That's perfect, yeah. Now, when you get to 4 is just a little bit tricky, because obviously there's a piece that's missing, right? Like
yeah, it was hard because it was only the 9.
Right. And so the thing that we have to think about is, okay, like what's missing? Like, is it the x squared that's missing? Is it the x, or is it just the number? Yeah. All right, well, we have an x squared, so I know that a is 1. I've got a number at the end, that -9, and since it doesn't have an x attached to it, like that's c, right? Because it's ax squared plus bx plus c, so it's the bx that's missing. And so what that means is that, and I'll write it in the comments so you remember, it's actually that b is 0.
Oh, okay. Because I thought 9 was the b.
So it can only be b if it's got the x attached to it.
Okay.
So b is 0 in that spot. So we actually want to add to 0 and multiply to -9, not the other way around.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So that'll just change our numbers just a little bit. So check that out. But like 5 looks great. Like you honestly, you don't need to do anything else than that. 6 looks great. Like you showed me like the regular setup. You showed me dividing by A. If it went in nicely, you just did that. If it didn't, then you just moved it up. That's good. The only thing with 7 that you want to watch out for, and I'm going to drop this in the comment. I want to show you kind of like the progression of it. Like, okay,
Yeah.
like plus 10 over 4, cool. And x minus 2 over 4, nice. But I want you to simplify those fractions first because neither of them go in nicely, right? 4 doesn't go nicely with 10. So you want to kind of simplify those fractions like separately first. Like here, if you refresh, I don't know if you're looking at your submission like
I just got
Canvas, right? So so number 4 be a 0, but for number 7, like that's kind of like the flow you want to have. Like, all right, take 10 over 4. Call it 5 over 2 because then it becomes 2x plus 5.
So I could have just simplified one more step.
One more step there to get nicer numbers, and then you can drop it in front. And you just got to be careful. You wrote 2x minus 11 instead of 2x minus 1.
Yeah, that was nice then.
So other than that, though, it looks really good.
Okay.
So you're going to go. I'll update your grade. That's going to be a nice big jump. Now you're back up to that 24 out of 24 instead of a 0.
I think I'm only missing 24. That one homework.
I know, and that's the only thing besides the late stuff. Yeah,
right.
You're at like an 86.5 right now. So if you do, why is that under the homework category? Hold on. God, it's so stupid. Hold on, I gotta fix the assignment is in there as a homework, not as a test.
Oh.
So that should hopefully, because now I'm averaging 100 into the test category for you.
So that should go up more.
It should go up a little bit. Yeah, let's see. You're at a 90 exactly. You have exactly a 90%. That's awesome.
Nice. Is this B part gonna be like similar to the A?
It's exactly the same, just different numbers.
Oh, okay. So I thought
look at number 1 and use that to help you with number 1. Look at number 2, let that help you with number 2. And so,
yeah, that's what makes tests easier for me, like having like something to look at.
That's why I like doing it this way.
All right, I appreciate it.
Awesome. You're all set, Noah.
See you Monday.
See ya.